Tonight is Night of the Bells. It's Constitution Night, the night that our nation's birth certificate was signed into law in 1787. Everyone behind me is a patriot for now and forever. They're historians, they're citizens. They are here for one reason, to celebrate our nation's birth certificate. And today, to align with the cornerstones of faith and freedom. Because today, what is happening around the world is persecution of people that have faith and freedom and are seeking liberty. These are patriots all from all walks of life to celebrate our nation's birth certificate, the ratification of the Constitution.
Of the Constitution?
Of the Constitution.
Okay, so what are they holding in their hands?
They are holding bells that are imported from East Hampton, Connecticut, the only remaining bell maker in Belltown, USA. Founded in 1832, it was called and is called the Bevan Brothers Manufacturing Company. They make bells for boxers, for fire stations, for good humor, and the only bell that rang when Clarence got his wings in 1939, It's a Wonderful Life, was a Bevan's Brothers bell. What you are witnessing here is a bit of American history in the hands of American patriots. The candles represent the flame of liberty, and it's burning brightly tonight in Encino, California, as you can see and hear. This day, Constitution Day, is required by law in the state of California to be taught in history and social studies classes throughout the state to commemorate the founding of our nation. This is a day that many people are not aware of because they are more aligned with July 4th, Independence Day. But this is the day that America became born. It is the birth of the nation, September 17th, 1787. Constitution Day. And we're ringing it out. We're ringing out faith and freedom today, Wednesday, September 17th. We're standing in the shadows of patriots here on Ventura Boulevard in Encino, California.
Why are you holding it in front of a church?
We're holding it here because this is one of the few public places, actually the only public place, that would allow us to carry such a conversation and such a celebration. The Father Larry Niemeyer, allowed us to come here and say, you can stand on the sidewalk, on church property, and it's because our cornerstones of freedom and faith are what founded this country. And so tonight we are letting freedom ring out loud from the San Fernando Valley and across the state of California as more than 335 patriot groups throughout California are participating in this. In Southern California, in the San Diego area, in the Central Valley, and up as far north as Sacramento and Trinity.
Immigrant to America?
Yes.
From?
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, wonderful. Do you have American citizenship?
Yes.
So what is it about the Constitution that is special in the world?
This is the only place where we have freedom, and even the poorest of us can get rich if they work hard, or it used to be that way. Every other country is controlled by...
Look at me. Step back. And look at me, not the microphone.
Okay.
Look at me.
Every other country is controlled by dictators or socialists. And I have lived in a socialist country, so I know what it is like to not have freedom. And if you want to know that, talk to any immigrant. Ask them why they're here. It's not just me.
I see. So
Americans have no idea what living without freedom is like. They think everyone chatters like we do, eat ice cream, whatever. They have no idea.
do you fear that changing in America?
Of course it's changing.
How so?
Okay, already we are a little bit afraid to speak out. My Facebook was hacked. My emails, I'm getting spam. If I send emails to certain people with yahoo.com addresses, they don't go. If I put Obama in the subject matter, it won't go.
You mean to Sri Lanka?
No, here.
When people think of the Tea Party, it has a denotation of crackpot. How do you feel about it?
They are being called crackpots. The same as Christians are being called terrorists. And the same as the army is being called terrorists if they are veterans. Same as Sarah Palin was called an idiot. Every single leader is being taken down, and the Tea Party is the worst enemy for them because it is intelligent people who know how to speak, who know how to think, and are unafraid. And that's why they're being taken down.
How do you think the Republican Party ought to be regarding the Tea Party people?
The Republican Party had better wake up. They lost 4 million votes the last election of people staying home. And right now, even in California, they defeated a conservative and put somebody who's not going to get even 10% of the vote. Why?
So are you proud to come out on a day like Constitution Day? For what reason?
Of course. It'll probably be the last day we can come out and wave our flag. You know that school children cannot wave the flag. It's considered offensive. Our history is being changed. You know what they say about America? They stole the land from the Indians.
But why aren't there? It's great that you're here, but why aren't there more people from the subcontinent and East Asia here?
There are a lot of people here who are from the subcontinent. Every one of them goes to elite liberal schools and comes out a liberal. All the kids of all of my friends are liberals.
But how about their parents?
Their parents are conservatives.
Why aren't their parents here tonight?
Because they don't get involved in this kind of thing and they fear repercussions. I have a lot of friends who are secretly reading what I write, but they're worried they'll get fired. They're worried somebody will say they are conservative. And you don't need to ask me whether we are losing freedom. We are losing freedom because people cannot wear a crucifix to work. They cannot keep a Bible on their desks, right? And they cannot, all in Hollywood, nobody can say I'm a conservative. They'll never get a job again.
Are you a conspiracy theorist by nature?
No. I'm a woman with a brain.
A lot to a veteran like myself.
How do you feel the Constitution is doing in popular awareness these days?
I'm afraid that it's lost its glamour. It's not being taught in schools like it should be. So we're going to make a difference out here. We're going to make sure that everybody has a chance to get a Constitution. We give them out free. So if you ever see me on the corner, ask me for a Constitution.
This is the first night of what we think will be an annual celebration to remind people that the cornerstones of America are faith and freedom, and tonight we are letting it ring loudly.
Tonight's performance has been brought to you by the Corner Bakery and Ventura Boulevard.